Hi guys, and today I'm at the London Motor Show here at the Excel Centre. I'm here with Kevin and we're going to be checking out what's on show here. This show is running all weekend, so it's running from Thursday up till Sunday. It's the 16th to 19th of May. And a lot of interesting stuff here. It's not as big as the shows that we normally attend, but a few interesting cars. Let's go see what we can find.
Okay, so you've heard, I'm sure, of the MGZS, but I bet you didn't know it was going electric. Well, I'm here with the head of sales and marketing for MG, Daniel Gregorius, and he's going to tell us why MG decided to go electric.
Well, there's a number of reasons really, but first of all, for us, being backed by a great Chinese company, a SAIC Motor, in China market, electric is so important, and our business has invested $7 billion in R&D to get the best electric technology, the best engines, the best motors, the best battery technology to really put us at the forefront of electric technology globally. So to have that backing for us gives us a great opportunity to launch an electric car here in the UK.
So you're going electric big time. Is this going to be a global car?
This car, well, certainly the MG brand is the global brand of SAIC Motor. So we're already on sale in the UK. We'll be on sale in other European markets later this year. We're growing in China, of course, also in India, where we've just opened our own factory, and we're starting to produce and sell cars this month. In Thailand, where we're doing very well, and also in Australia and New Zealand. Okay. So this brand is going to go global, and this car is one of our first global cars too.
So what are the prospects for the UK? Are you getting a lot of interest, and when will the car actually be on the road?
Well, we've had 800 expressions of interest so far in the UK since March, so a lot of people are very interested in the car, which is great news. We've opened the order bank today here at the London Motor Show. We've already had a couple of people put down their deposit and say, I want to buy one of those cars. That's really nice, and the public days don't even start till tomorrow, so very exciting start for us. We're confident there's enough demand for us to be able to sell every car we need to sell this year and in future years as well. Electric really is coming of age.
Well, the future is MG by the look of it. Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you.
And I have managed to find Andy Entwistle, who is the Chief Executive Officer, London Motor Show. You basically are organising this event and running this event.
For my sins, yes I am. If it's great, it's my fault, and if it's not, it's my fault as well.
Well, you must be, because all the emails I've had about this show have had your name on them.
They have, yeah. I'm fairly hands-on. This is my vision, so I wanted to make sure that we deliver the right thing for all the business.
So actually, tell us a little bit about your vision. What is unique about the London Motor Show?
I think we're trying to create something different from all the other motor shows. A lot of the motor shows have a lot of very flash cars, a lot of those cars that are great concepts that you'll never see on the street and you can't buy. What we're doing here is we've got a range of cars where people can get in, they can feel, they can touch, they can drive them, they can own them. So a combination of real cars that you can drive and a lot of dynamic content. So you can hear the arenas going on in the background. We've got a live stage full of celebrities, we've got a lot of quizzes, a lot of fun, and we've just got a lot happening, so it's a proper family day out.
It's interesting you mentioned the dynamic element. I think that's really key. Do you feel that's the key to the evolution of the motor show, to take it forward?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I think is going to make this different from the likes of Geneva and those kind of shows, is that people come here, they see things moving. You know, we've got, for example, the Jaguar Project 8. It's a fantastic car. It's over on the stand over there. You can see it looks wonderful, but actually
I've driven it, it's awesome.
It's an awesome car, and that's half the fun about that car, is to actually listen to it and see it actually driving. So we have it in the arena, so not only do you see it on the stand, you can then go and hear this thing and actually see it in real life. And that and all the supercars, I think that's really important. People these days, the modern consumer, it's all about see, feel and touch.
See, feel and touch, yes.
And that's what we're giving people, and I think that's something that's very different than most motor shows.
So the fourth year of this show in this form, your first year's involvement in it.
Absolutely.
How are you taking this forward? What's next for the show?
It's this concept, but bigger. It's really as simple as that. I think that this is very close to what I wanted to achieve. But next year I want more manufacturers here. I want more cars here. I want more things to do. I want people they come here for the day and they leave having not seen everything. Oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, it was great and it was wonderful, but I didn't have enough time. That's my vision for the show. So it's just taking this recipe and making it bigger.
So final words, why should people come to this show?
It's a great day out for the whole family. You don't have to be a petrolhead, but if you are, it's brilliant. But if you just want to have a great day out and see and feel the atmosphere, you've got to come and see the show.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Andy. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Okay, fantastic.
So here we are now with the Volvo XC40. Now this car is particularly special because it has been voted as the Women's World Car of the Year. So we're going to be interviewing both Volvo and some of the judges who have decided that this car is a winner. So we're here now with 3 of the judges on the competition. This is an international competition, so it's really big and it's a really important vote. Now we're lucky enough to have 3 of the judges here. Have one from Scotland, a representative from Scotland, another from Greece, and another from the Middle East. So I'm going to ask them each to say who they are and give their own opinions about why they gave this car their top vote. Let's start with you. You are?
I am Maggie from Scotland.
Yes?
Yeah, and we chose this car because we felt that it really ticked all the boxes for women wanting something that was both practical and very good looking. It performs well, it's quiet, it moves well, and when you park it, it's got bags of curbside appeal.
So are you pretty confident now that all the women in Scotland will like this car?
Maybe just 1 or 2 won't.
Okay, thank you. So let's move on to Greece now.
Hello, Marianne from
Hello.
Greece.
So why did this car get your vote?
Because I think it's a full car. It's an SUV, but it's so comfortable. It's so nice, and you can drive it all day. And in Greece, we have roads which are not so good. So this car is really good for our roads.
Can I just ask you one question? It's very hot in Greece, isn't it?
It is.
What's the air conditioning like in this
perfect.
car? It's really good? Oh, that's cool. I'll get my vote then.
The heating's very good for Scotland.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we get even hotter when we go to the Middle East, don't we? So, if you could please introduce yourself and why was this car special for you?
Okay, I'm Shireen, I'm from the Middle East, I'm based in Dubai. For me it was the storage, the drivability, it was very easy. In terms of performance, it did what it needed to do.
Okay.
And overall, it's very, very comfortable and easy.
Okay, very, very good. So can I just ask you one question which I'm dying to ask you? Would a man enjoy driving this car?
Yes.
Oh, well there we are, we'll get our vote too. And now I'm here with somebody who's quite senior in Volvo. In fact, I'm here with Beatrice Simonson from Sweden. She's the senior product manager at Volvo in Sweden. Now, this is quite an award for you, and can we offer our congratulations? Why do you think this car really appealed to the judges?
I think this car is a complete package actually. It is the design, both exterior and interior. It is the high true SUV position, so it is the high seating position, it's command feeling, and of course it is also everything that we work with actually having a dedicated place for all your stuff. So we have worked a lot with getting the storages right for you to have a hassle-free experience. And I think that combines what both a women and men want. So, and with this car we really succeeded in that one.
How important do you think women are in car choices these days?
I think they are really important, both in car choices and in all discussions around the world today. Both actually buying the car, but also being able to talk to their husband or whatever in the friendship or in the family situation. So I think the women are really, really important.
Thank you. And I presume then that you had thought a lot about women and their preferences in developing this car.
We did a very thorough investigation before we made this car. So we have been out over the continents and asking the customer, what do you want, what do you need, etc. So that's why actually we did a lot of storages in this car, because all our customers had so much stuff in their car. We even had one family actually have a barbecue in the car. Yeah, so it was hilarious. But that's why we made all these good storages for your bag, for your computer, the trash bin. If you go and get your Thai food on a Friday evening, you can use the hook. I do it every Friday actually. So it's a really, really good car.
Fantastic. Well, let's just hope we can see sales, lots of sales to women, and congratulations to you again, Beatrice, and thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Britain's flashiest playboy, self-made millionaire, car lover, Lamborghini owner. This is his car. You've been a singer, you've been on celeb television.
I'm doing a movie.
He's doing a movie.
June and July with one of the actors from Scarface and Borat.
There you go. But forget all of that. Forget all of that.
Forget that.
We're here to talk about this and about cars and how you're campaigning for cars.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
That's the reason why I'm here at the London Motor Show. This is in fact the first initial soft launch of what I'm about to do. I've made my millions. I thought about just enjoying life now as a playboy till I'm old and grey like Hugh Hefner. But I've seen some injustices that are happening in my city where I was born, London, and brought up. And
so when you say injustices, what are you referring to?
Well, one of them, for example, on last Christmas, I went to Winter Wonderland, like many others. It's a fun park that we have here in central London for a few weeks over the festive period. I parked off Park Lane. When I was coming back to my car, I was walking down Park Lane. For me, Park Lane, when I was a child, it was the most expensive street on the Monopoly board.
Yeah.
I must have seen at least 30 homeless people sleeping in every doorway along Park Lane. And it's a national disgrace. That was one thing that made me think, how can I make this change? This is going on for too long, and I see it getting worse and worse.
So this campaign for mayor, this is serious then? This is very...
A lot of people first, I've been talking about it on my social media for a while, putting down some of my policies that I think need to be done, and people saying, Danny, are you serious? Are you joking? But I'm deadly serious. That's why I'm here today at the London Motor Show.
So what's the car connection? What are you going to do for car lovers?
Obviously, I'm known for my love of cars. My name's Danny Lambo for my collection of Lamborghinis.
This is your only pro-car candidate.
Every candidate for mayor for the last, I would say, 20 years, they've been anti-car. They've labelled the car driver, the motorist, as a criminal. He's become a criminal. He's an easy target. He's an easy cash cow. Fine him. Make this law. Make that law. Make this law. Where you can go, what you can say, where you can park, where you can't park. The real criminals are getting away with murder. Well, I'm here to change that now. It's unfair, it's unjust. We're hard-working people.
But what would you say to the people that say that, well, the pollution and the emissions that we've had in London, I mean, I saw a report yesterday about the fact that they're going to start fining people for idling their cars because of the amount of pollution that they're putting out, that actually this is beneficial for Londoners, that actually they need to get cars out of London.
Well, I'm all for to help with climate change. But let's be realistic. It's not going to happen in my lifetime. It's not going to happen in your lifetime or our children's or even grandchildren. It's going to be at least 3-4 generations before we see an all-electric or whatever solution they come up with London and no more petrol cars. It's a slow process. But these charges that they brought in particular the congestion charge and the ULEZ charge, and maybe this new charge you were just talking about, they've enforced these overnight. And they're not. These are big charges. Today I brought this car in. This is the classic car, 1998 model. So I've had to pay a congestion charge of £12. I've had to pay £13 ULEZ charge, ultra low emission zone charge. That's £25. I'm parking here, but if I was parking on the street, if I found a place to park, because there are red lines now everywhere, then I would have to pay at least £20 minimum to park for a few hours. That brings me up to £50. On top of that, I'm paying road tax and car insurance. Now, I am a pretty wealthy guy. Even for me, if I did that 7 days a week, I had to come into London.
It adds up.
A dent in my
It adds up. It adds up.
Your average working class person, Londoner, he can't afford that. He's basically being told, stay out of London.
So can you tell everybody where they can find you, how they can support you? Just quickly, just tell them where they find you.
You can find me on Facebook at the moment. I'll be starting an Instagram page soon. I mean, I have my other social media pages, Danny Lambo, but I'd rather you went to my Vote for Danny Lambo. Just put Vote Danny Lambo and the page will come up. On Facebook at the moment. If you like my policies and if you're a Londoner, vote for me. Even if you're not, share the page, because the only way I can win, I'm the new kid on the block. I'm up against the big boys, Labour, Tory. I know I've got 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but in these days of social media,
anything's possible.
Anything. We just had a comedian elected president of Ukraine.
That's right. That's anything's possible. So there you go. You heard it first here. Vote Danny Lambo. Here he is. Find and vote for him. The only car candidate.
Pro car candidate.
Thanks for that. Thanks so much, Danny. Thank you.
Thank you.